This is one hell of a performance by some amazing superstars, Cole. He slipped out of that one.
Victory means absolutely everything to these competitors tonight.
Thank you, Captain Obvious.
Look at this. Could it be?
And that's a You know, I know I said this a lot, Cole, but this is not ballet. You step between those ropes, you better be prepared to take some punishment.
And to dish some out as well. I don't think I've ever seen a superstar win a match by being a tackling dummy.
RVD wanted a match, and I gave it to him.
Man, look at these superstars. You can't ask for a better example of what makes SmackDown so great.
You sure can. SmackDown's got the greatest superstars and the greatest matches for the greatest fans in all of sports entertainment.
These superstars are putting on a clinic in there.
Yeah, and not a health clinic. I don't think they'll be the same after this one.
I'll tell you, Cole, this is what the WWE is all about.
You're absolutely right, Taz. The greatest athletes in the world competing on the grandest stage of them all.
Hey everybody, Spencer 7x7 here, and this is episode 3 of SmackDown vs. Raw. Last time on the show, I lost horribly to John Cena and now I have to be a lame referee for a match. This is gonna be boring. All you have to do is literally spam the square button. And stay away from the guys fighting. I hope RVD wins, because Cena is a dick. No offense Cena fans. But nobody can kick my ass and get away with it. And also, if I sound kinda random, it's because I am. These episodes are not made in a day, unlike other LPS. I have to record the gameplay and the voice separately. I wish I could have done real voice commentary, but there are good reasons for not doing so. Anyways, I hope you enjoy the LP.
It's been what a reversal.
You know, there is such a thing as playing to the crowd a little too much, and that's exactly what I'm seeing here.
I disagree. He's wrestled this match his way all along, and now we see it paying off.
He's going up, and what goes up must come down.
Wow, epic fail for Cena.
He saw that one coming.
This sure is boring. I know you guys may want to hear the announcers, but I am bored as hell.
This is completely off the hook, Cole.
We were expecting a solid
Besides,
match from these
there's plenty
superstars,
of time to
but
listen
this is
during
even better
cutscenes.
than I'd hoped. He knows his opponent is completely helpless to resist the submission hold.
And that means you gotta either dig deep and find a way to break it, or you gotta just flat out tap out.
RVD has to win or else. But I doubt it. Cena has higher stats. Although I beat RVD and he has higher stats, but I am a human and he is just the CPU. And an easy one to boot.
I know I wouldn't want to miss a second of this action. Look at these fans. They didn't like that one bit.
Yeah, well, you know what? I got some bad news for these fans. He don't give a damn what you think. You're like a real jerk when somebody counters you like that.
Oh yeah, countering is hard to do in this emulator. Especially with the keyboard. Since I sometimes forget my L2 and R2 buttons, I miss the reversals and counters. Also, recording and playing takes a lot of CPU. But anyways, counters are not everything.
These superstars are on fire tonight.
They sure are, and I don't think they're going to be put out anytime soon.
RVD better win, or else.
Oh my, there's the submission hold. He's in the driver's seat now.
No doubt, Cole. If your opponent lets you lock
And
that in, it usually
I'm still
means
tapping
they ain't
square,
got much left.
waiting for someone to make a pinfall, or something. I hope I do not have to do a special ref match again. But even if I do, I'll probably speed it up or skip it.
I'll tell you, as long as these superstars have got anything left in the tank, they'll just keep going.
They certainly don't look like they're going to give
What the
anything
hell
less
is
than
Cena doing now?
100% here tonight.
Boy, I'll tell you, this is not the way I thought this match was going to go at all.
I actually expected this, and I am not just saying that because this is pre-recorded, because I am not sure who won this match.
I know exactly what you're going to see.
Speaking about pre-recorded, this is not Loquendo I am using, but a free program called TDS app. It lets me use the Microsoft Voices that came with Windows 8 to record onto a voice file. Sounds worse than Loquendo, but I like to use free alternatives whenever I can. Or I am still using Vegas Pro for editing because there's no good program like it. NYIs, I'll shut up now.
I think John Cena has risen through the Smackdown ring. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up?
Oh boy, looks like someone's moving up in the world. You know what? Oh, come on, quit showing off. This is supposed to be a wrestling match, not a popularity contest.
We've seen this before, Taz. He's been wrestling his style of match, and he's coming up on a big payoff. What a counter that was!
Man, there's not an ounce of quitting these superstars.
There certainly isn't.
Oh crap, he has the special now stored. Hope RVD can stop him in time.
Victory means absolutely everything to these competitors tonight.
Thank you, Captain Obvious. You got any others like, I don't know, nobody wants to lose? Or how about this one? The superstar who beats their opponent. He's going for the submission.
And he might get it. He's got that hold locked in.
Things look bad for RVD, but even the crowd is cheering for him.
You know, RVD calls himself the whole damn show, and that just gives you an idea, just a little sample, how big this guy's ego is. I think he should focus his energy on winning matches and titles instead of promoting himself all the time.
If RVD's got a big ego, it's because he's earned it. As a former
I think we know where he's going with this, Cole.
Here it comes. The FU! He just drove his opponent straight into the ground.
He's going for the pin, Cole. 1, 2, 3. Whoa! Man, you couldn't ask for anything more from these guys.
Duck you, John Cena. I will have my revenge.
This potentially explosive situation is about to blow sky high. We saw this last time. Tori did more harm than good.
If you ask me, I think Tori's best move is to just stay out of it at this point.
Stop it right now! How do you think it makes me feel? Knowing that you guys are all trying to out-macho each other for me. And don't tell me that's not what's going on. Believe me, I know men, and I know when you're trying to impress a woman.
Problem, officer?
Right through him, Cole. Let me ask you this question. Have you ever tried to impress a woman?
Well, partner,
Don't answer that.
I can only think of one sure way to make you guys stop. This Sunday, at Judgment Day, you're all going to face off in a triple threat match. And I'm going to put my contract on the line. I'll manage advantage whoever wins. And whoever doesn't win had better act like a gentleman about it, or I'll never speak to you again.
Well, I'll tell you, Tori Wilson just laid down the law. Now I've seen just about everything.
Can she do that? Can Tori just make a pay-per-view match like that?
Well, with Teddy Long out, we've got no general manager, right? Who's gonna say no? And with Tori's services on the line, I don't think any of these guys are gonna object at all.
That's for sure, partner.
This is getting redundant now. The last matches were RVD versus me versus Senna versus RVD, and now is all of us three? What were the developers thinking? Nothing, that's it? I guess that's what happens when there is a yearly series like this. And every obdi is maybe wondering, why this version of SmackDown? Well, this version has about the most ratings from Metacritic and the rest are lower in ratings. Allows this has less graphics, which it makes easier to record and emulate. Well, enough about me, let's play more me now. It's Judgment Day. That was supposed to sound more epic than it seems. And is he playable? Why does Judgment Day look like Halloween? But it's in May. Really, it is in May, or at least was until 2009. It's a little too late for basic controls now, ain't it?
We've seen an excellent match so far, and it's not over yet.
Not by a long shot, Cole. And that's a good thing. I don't think we could ever get sick of watching these superstars go at it.
Me neither, partner. This one's got rematch written all over it.
This emulator sometimes sucks. It was slower in real time for real. But I did not want you guys to suffer through it like I did. That's one of the few advantages of doing an LP with voice like this.
That might not be such a move in my opinion.
Well, come on. You just can't keep going non-stop. That's a good way to wear yourself out and make a critical mistake.
No, but you can't give the opponent any time to recover neither. You gotta stay on them and wear them down.
But what about picking your spot? If you try to execute a badly timed move just because you want to stay on offense, that could have a disastrous result.
I'll tell you what, Cole. Let me talk about what it's like to be in a match like this, and you can talk about what it's like to
I promise that next match won't be like this. Next episode I discover a speed hack that makes the game faster, yet it does not really break.
I've seen a lot of superstars tap out to this one, Cole.
You and me both, partner, and we might be about to see another one right here.
One of the things I like about this game is that it targets your opponents automatically, which is a pain in other games like this.
I wouldn't be so sure, Taz, if there's... And here we go with the submission hold.
I don't like matches like these. You have to be wary of both at the same time, and this is not like Def Jam. If you get a pinfall in this match, you automatically win. I'm just saying this because most of the people who watch my LPS probably do not know much about WWE. I don't know much about it either, but I'm sorta learning, even if this is very outdated.
I see that, Taz. I wouldn't be surprised if he got his opponent to tap out right here.
People sure like RVD's big ego.
Stars have studied each other real carefully, Cole.
No question about that, Taz. You won't last long against an opponent you haven't done your homework on.
Didn't they already say that last episode? Or was this the first episode? Well, there's only so much voice files to use.
He's got this crowd solidly behind him, and now he's going to give them exactly what they want to see.
You can't just keep playing to the crowd, though, Cole. That's a huge distraction, in my opinion.
These guys sure are jerks. Won't let me pin in peace. Almost like Need for Speed World, which is annoying because people push you in races around and crash into you. It's just not very sportsmanlike.
Come on, Taz. I think we both know the answer to that one. And there's the reversal.
What the hell was that? I was normal a moment ago, now I'm yellow. Anyways, I need to pin RVD fast in order to win.
I mean, every crowd that Van Dam performs in front of loves this guy to death, no doubt about it. No matter how he gets it done in the ring. And I guess that's great for Van Dam. I mean, you know, consider it distraction.
What are you saying, Taz, that RVD can't get it done in the ring? In case you forgot, he's a former Intercontinental Champion. And has
Crap.
held the tag team
Sideswipe.
titles on Raw, SmackDown, and in ECW.
Hey, look, I'm not taking anything away from Rob Van Dam. Trust me, Cole.
Oh my! The submission hold is locked in!
That looked weird, almost like a hump. Yo.
When you see this level of competition, Cole, there is no doubt that SmackDown's just head and shoulders better than Raw.
And, it's weird that I look as strong as Senna but yet cannot lift him.
Superstars, no question about it. But they just can't compete with SmackDown's finest.
Come on, Cole. I know you're just trying to be diplomatic, but you can't seriously sit there and say that there's anyone on the Raw roster who won't.
He picked up a very hard-fought victory here tonight.
What the hell? DQ. Stop looking at me, fatty. Cowboy guy again?
That's John Bradshaw Layfield. What's the WWE Champion doing out here?
Ooh-wee. That was one hell of a match you boys just put on. I knew it was going to be a classic. That's why I didn't bother telling you that you damn near killed each other for something that's already mine.
Something that's already his?
Wait, what?
What is he talking about?
You see, prior to his tragic accident, I struck a deal with our former general manager, Teddy Long, to procure the managerial services of one Tori Wilson for myself.
Just what is JBL saying?
So thanks for the show, boys. But just like this WWE title, Tori Wilson is the exclusive property of John Bradshaw.
You! Tori's been under contract to JBL all this time, and she didn't even know it. That must have been what JBL was asking her about last week.
I think it's safe to say that three guys in the ring cannot be happy about this. They've been hacked. How are they going to react to this news on SmackDown?
That's it, now I have to kick this guy's ass now. You don't say I lost. I guess, it's time to save now. If this were Shuffle, I would have sighed. I hate when there is music, that means the copyright Jew will come for me. And I hate it when they do that, but rules are rules. Was that a cow? What the hell, brah?
Thank you. Thank you. You people are too good to me.
Is JBL hearing the same crowd I'm hearing?
You know, I've accomplished a great many things in my career. I made a fortune in the stock market. I am one of the greatest WWE champions in history.
My ass you are.
And damned if I ain't one of the most humble sons of bitches to ever set foot in a Smackdown ring.
It's all true, Cole. He is humble. You know what? You should try and be a little humble sometimes.
Oh, please.
Humble my ass.
For all of my accomplishments, one of my absolute greatest was adding Tori Wilson to my administration. And nothing against you, Orlando, but you're my favorite acquisition.
She's like,
What the hell do you think I am?
hell yeah, it's the best of the best right now.
You know, JBL, for all your bragging, it looks to me like you couldn't get yourself a woman without buying her contract.
That's a damn lie. Women everywhere fall at my feet. I am a wealthy man. I am a captain of industry. I am a wrestling god.
Well, if you're as great as you say you are, then how about a little match tonight? You and me for Tori's contract.
With you? You've got to be kidding me. You're not in my league, son.
What a champion.
But I'll tell you what I will do. You go backstage and get one of your boyfriends to team up with you. And you can face my current administration in a match later on tonight.
That's pretty generous of JBL. I mean, you gotta admit that, Cole.
Generous? It looks to me as if JBL's ducking a direct challenge.
Chicken ass chicken. I don't like Senna, but he did beat, so it's an easy choice. Next time on the show, I do a 2 versus 3 match. And there will not be a slowdown, despite 6 people on screen. Sayonara, guys.